997 here tonight. We're back on MLB The Show 19. If you guys enjoyed the stream, make sure to leave me a like, make sure to leave me a comment, and yeah, please don't forget to subscribe. Let's play.
A player's agent calls to touch base. The player has decided he might like a role change.
I just noticed I never changed my socks.
Here we are at Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona, just about set for Friday night baseball on the show. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the New York Mets and Tim Hirsch gets the... And that will bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Ahmed.
First pitch on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Allen is there. One pitch, one out. And now here's a look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
You know, I'm really impressed with what Tel Marte is doing. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
The first
Fucking
baseman.
around.
Stepping in now, Stefan Fernandez, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The average entering play at 301, 10 home runs and 28 RBIs. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Road. The more that I could get away with on the outside
Welcome
corner,
to the
inside
stream.
quarter, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
Pitch popped up.
Popped him up.
Montano.
Hey, he's
has a
24.
play.
Welcome to the stream.
No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Jake Lamb standing in now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The third baseman, Jake Lamb.
Now the pitch. And he takes ball one. That evens it up 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Tough ruling, but it's out number 1.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take
Sure,
a
I
look
might
at
do
today
some Diamond
is
Dynasty
in
in the
today's
show
game, the new
20.
age, everyone wants to move around.
They
This
let me
manager
test
does
the
not
beta,
like to shift
and
a lot. Maybe
all
it's
you
up
could
to
play
right or
was
left,
Diamond
but there's a lot of
Dynasty, and
trust that the
the
pitchers are gonna
gameplay is not
execute.
that
So
bad
let's see
on
how it
there.
works out for them in this one.
1 out,
Like, I
nobody
actually
on.
won 2 games.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Played 3 games, I won 2.
Swing and a
So I'll
miss.
see
Got
if
him
I
with the slurve
incorporate
there. 2 gone.
A Diamond Dynasty
Every pitcher
team
looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How
in
about
the
the first 5
show
batters he's
next year,
faced?
or this
3
year
of
I
them
should
he's
say,
sent down via
the
the
show
strikeout.
20. But I don't know, crazy. I'm gonna go with it. Most people spend
Now
like
with the
shit
plate,
tons of
Brendan
money
Lowe.
buying cards
He's got
and all
hits
that.
in
I'm
each
not
of the
doing all
last
that.
5 ball
The second
games.
baseman,
So my team is
Number
probably gonna
8.
be trash.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
But I'm hoping that, well, if you pre-order the $80, because they got $100, the $80, and then $60. So I'm thinking about getting like the $80 one and shit.
The windup
And
and
that
the
one
0-2
give you
pitch.
like a bunch of packs and
Hit on the ground out to short. And that's
stuff
through
like
for
that
a
that
hit.
comes with, gives you stubs.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-Roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the
So, I'll
offensive
see
side.
what
Not to let the AP
cards
get
I
away
get
from him.
with
I know he was down 0-2.
the free
but he
packs
put
that
his
you
neck
get.
and he stayed in there.
No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field.
The $60 version of the game, they don't give you shit.
Ozuna is under it, and he makes the catch.
They don't
for
give you
number
any
3.
kind of incentive with that.
Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes.
But
Two
if you get the
complete.
$100
Still
or
scoreless
the
here on the
$80
show.
version of the game, you get to play 4 days early. In the $80 version, you get 15,000 stubs, I think 10 packs of cards, and 1 special rare pack or whatever. There's no gear up pack this year. I guess they
First
didn't do
offering
shit
on its
with
way.
no
High
diamond
fly
crap
ball
and
out
none of
to
that stuff
straightaway
this
center.
season.
Marte is there. He's got it 1 away.
Play ball.
Stepping in, Carson Kelly, as we move on to the bottom of inning
Hopefully
number
they still
3.
keep the bat skins, because the bat skins I like.
And a slur, but this is in the dirt for a ball. This is hit high in the air out toward left
But with
center.
the show, everything is changed.
He takes the turn and heads for second. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double. First pitch coming, here it is. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
Trying to bunt down,
And the bunt attempt. Bulldog is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Back to the top of the order now. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. Skied into straightaway right. Allen is right there as he takes it for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
That's
Digging
another
in,
thing they
Marte,
need to
runner in
fix,
scoring position.
is the tagging up. Because they hate tagging up, boy. Which I guess sometimes work in favor for you.
No ball and no strikes.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
2 balls and a strike.
Marte got a good eye. He ain't chasing shit.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Kelly at second with 2 down.
Oh, wow. Can't really be hit that.
And he fouls this one off. Count remains 2-2.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And he
No,
struck
he's
him
gonna
out.
miss.
So he was forced to make 9 pitches that at bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit. Digging in the switch hitter, Stefan Fernandez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
In there.
See, I got on here and I was all expecting to be the late reliever. But before you know it, I'm starting again.
And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the
frame.
frame.
The shit out of him. That was an accident.
Coming to the plate now, Jake Lamb. He got called out on
That's what
strikes
happened
his
because I
last
was a
time
late
through.
reliever.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
First delivery to him on the way. And that
Oh,
misses
come
for
on,
ball
Blue.
1.
Yeah, come on.
In the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager is giving this umpire an
You blind
earful
motherfucker,
on a
you
pitch
can't
that
see
he
that
thought
was a
a
strike.
and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in onto the
deep
shortstop
to
at
the
second,
top.
but it's thrown away.
This motherfucker threw the
Luckily
ball
for
away,
them, the
but
left fielder
none of them
retrieves
run,
this ball
so
quickly.
that's a good thing. They all just stood where they were.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes
They didn't even try to go to third. He could have made it to third. He might have made it home, but he probably slow as shit.
And guess what? He bought his battery, made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. And there's ball 2 now.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
No runs, 3 hits, no errors so far.
Trying to get
for
back
the
in the groove
Diamondbacks.
of things.
And that
He's
misses
coming
there,
out
so
here
he
and
runs
only
the
getting
count
3
full
outs
now.
and getting off
Looked
the
like he
field.
tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
The next 3-2. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that's going to fall for a base hit.
Throw it.
And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing.
Oh, and he can't hang on.
Oh, wow.
Hey, that's great hustle right there.
Bad fucking defense, man. Like, what the fuck?
Right out of the chute from step one, but I have to add you, Dan. Frustrating
Bad
execution
defense.
pitching. There's an infield knock.
It is, Dero. You can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Drew Robinson will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third. Settling in now, Carson Kelly. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Soft liner towards center. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the running from third.
Hit that ball, man.
So coming to the plate, Tim Hirsch comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. 3 runs already home here. The 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the court.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We played 4 full. Arizona's on top. Here's the Mets pitcher, Rich Bulldog. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Bulldog.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count. Find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down.
Really? They're winning. What the fuck does he need to settle him down for?
The first baseman, number 21, Dominic Montano.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Robinson sprinting after it. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he'll pull into second here.
Oh, what the fuck?
And
this guy came on
here with 2 men on the same base. One's got to go, and they're going to get out here.
I thought I was the one that was out since that other asshole showed up on the base.
Ready once again, Ahmed Rosario. And Dan, I'm sure the starter
Why the fuck would he come to second?
Rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gamble has to roam straight back, but he has it for
And
the
why
first
the fuck
down.
is he playing in so close? And he had to run all the way back there to get the ball.
Now in the box, Ketel Marte. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Popped him up. Tejada is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. At the plate, Stefan Hernandez. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Fouled away. 3 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Hit in the air to shallow center.
I think I need
Gamble
to buy a
moves
new
over,
controller as well, too.
and the inning is over.
I don't know why this controller works so shitty with the pitching
Diamondbacks down in
this
order,
game.
and it remains a 3-2 ball game.
And I broke my controller that came with the PS4. This game made me angry.
Stepping up to the plate, Jake Lamb. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
The third baseman,
First offering on its way.
Lamb.
Actually, I think
And
I
he
was
gets ahead
angry
here
because
with
of
the
Red Dead
fastball, strike
Redemption.
one.
I think
Wow,
that
there's a
game pissed
pitch
me
right
off.
there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Now batting. The right
Here's
fielder,
the first pitch to him.
Joey.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strike. And it's fouled away. 3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. High in the air down the right field line.
Hey, H, did
Allen
you guys
giving
get a lot of
chase,
snow down
and
there
he
in
makes
Jersey?
The catch in the corner.
We got a bunch of fucking snow up
Up
there
next
today.
for Arizona, Brandon
They
Lowe.
said that shit was
2
supposed to
hits
start
and
at
2
like
trips
fucking
for him thus
3,
far.
but they end up starting
First pitch of
snowing
the
at like
at-bat on its
12.
way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
And hear people outside pushing around their fucking snowblower at this time of night.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. They're up 3-2.
These assholes that take me out in the 7th.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Arizona Diamondbacks took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end.
That was the 3 errors on me. Most of that shit was because of the defense. The defense suck ass. They didn't get outs when they were supposed to. Ah, fuck me. I didn't do that
A
shit.
player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
trying to get it in the green.
A pitcher is encouraged to keep looking for improvement.
Marzo, oh yeah, Ozuna is on. Yeah.
Now from Citi Field in Flushing, New York, we welcome you to another edition of baseball on the show. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the San Francisco Giants and the Rich Bulldog is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy wasn't too bad.
It's weird. Bulldog number is the only one they never changed.
And listen, that's what you ask for nowadays. If you can get your starter to get you through the 6th inning and turn it over to the bullpen, he took the loss in the last one, but he actually pitched pretty well.
Standing in, Ray Galindo, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone. Whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set, you take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
Expected to get a little cooler as we go on, but the temperature at game time, 68 degrees. Throw to first is in time for the first out. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, fellas, there's nobody that I'm more excited to watch play than Carlos Correa. He's had a tremendous season on the road. If you look at his on-the-road batting average, he's one of the best players in the league. He's hitting over 400 away from home, and that's the case here, so I expect to see him have another big game.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Roll, not a very big zone, but he will
get
give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Steven Duggar is the second
must have
out
thought
of
I
the
was going
opening
to throw that
frame.
slurve ball at him again.
Digging in, Carlos Correa. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not
like, I wish so bad that I could stream the show 20. But I can't.
So not much happening here in the top half of the first. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game.
I think it was only like for a couple of days. I haven't checked. I only played it that one day, 3 games.
Chris Shaw, the next to take a turn at the plate. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs.
Write my review of what I think of it so far. I need to do that.
Get on and get a big inning started.
But I don't play Diamond Dynasty that much.
Fastball that time is
and so
close,
for
and
me, the Diamond Dynasty gameplay was pretty good. Actually, you got a bunch of free fucking cards, and you got to put a team together, which my team was all Diamond players.
The 1-2.
All 99 Diamond players.
Shot hit down the corner.
So
nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
Now, do I wish
Here's another
when they
1-2.
release the full game that I get to keep
Now
that
the
team?
faceoff
Yes,
is right by
I
him as he swings
wish.
and misses for the
But
first
we
out
all
of
know
the
that's
inning.
not going to
Here's the
happen.
defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And let's take a look at one of the most dynamic infielders in our sport, and that's Orlando Arcia. Playing up the middle, shortstop, premium position, cannon arm, highlight reel plays, the ability to make the routine one as well. The bat will continue to get better.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. On that fastball,
The one thing I would say though, because when you play Diamond Dynasty, you pitch as well as batting. The pitching on the show 20 is fucking very good. It's not as glitchy as the shit in show 19. Like the ball goes where you put it.
Will become out number 2. Into the box now, Jared Quintana.
And the display shows, like, if it's a ball and it's outside,
just watch this thing to try and
it shows like an open ring. And if it's a strike, then it shows the ball solid. So it's not like, oh, this is what pitch you threw and it's red or different colors. It's not like that. They changed that.
Waved that and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit 1-1-1 on the ground to first. Montano has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
Now, hopefully they keep that as the pitching, and because I would love to see that in Road to the Show.
Now to the plate, Rich Bulldog, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin to play here tonight. They come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Out in front on the slider. It was a good swing time and just missed the slider.
They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of this season.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. So digging in now, Tim Kugler, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. No balls and a strike to count. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Triple digit. That dude looked like Cougs
on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 4 home runs and 23.
Oh, and they also give you, when you pre-order the game too, they give you avatars. Like, sometimes I'll be wondering, like, where people get the logos and all that shit when they create their Diamond Dynasty teams. Oh, he cranked the shit out of that one. Oh, he missed it.
Head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
And I guess they give you a bunch of avatars. I think it's like 12 avatars they give you if you pre-order the expensive game, not the cheap one. They don't give you shit if you pre-order the cheap version of the game.
It's now a 1-run ball game.
You know, that's a nice knock right there, but I want to take a look at the base runner. He got a nice secondary lead. He read that it was a soft liner and it was going to fall.
Come on, Blue.
Teammate an RBI.
Boy, amen about that, D-Roll. One of the things I think base running is all about instincts, and that was a terrific read. He took a chance right off the bat that ball was going to break in and fall in, and a good job, and he picks up an RBI for his teammate.
2 balls and a strike now. Cole, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Now a Slurve's going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
3-2 now. On the ground is short. This could be two. Backhanded. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 2 hits for the Giants lead to a run in the inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Mets lead this one 2-1.
Welcome back as the Mets prepare for their third turn batting in this one. And fans of the Metropolitans have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year.
Really? They have?
Within the league, they rank among
I
the
haven't
leaders
seen
in
it.
batting average,
I don't know what you're talking about, ID. You need to go get your facts
right.
right.
Their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is.
3.
Yeah, now I see some production.
At the plate, Steven Duggar. First time up, he went down looking.
The center fielder.
First delivery to him on the way.
I don't know why my controller do that.
Bryant is there. Oh, and it sailed
Oh,
right
he
over
threw that
his head
shit
at
away.
first. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
The fuck? Why are you in such a rush to
Digging in
throw
for
the
his
ball?
second at bat, Carlos Correa. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Well outside the strike zone as the knuckleball got away from him a bit.
You're damn right it did.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes for.
Throw that shit to second base. The dude is coming back to second base. What the fuck are you holding on the ball looking for? You already caught the out. The dude is coming back to second base. Throw the shit to second.
Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Chris Shaw, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Ozuna. He gets there, and that's the second out. Next to bat for the Giants, Roberto Lozano, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Lozano is hitting over 400. Doesn't matter if you're talking about a series of games or a whole career. That's an impressive figure. And Ozuna will make the catch to retire the side.
Ozuna.
So here now is the pitcher, Rich
The pitcher,
Bulldog.
number 44, Rich Bulldog.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball line to the left side. Foul.
Trying to time it. Most of the time been swinging all fucking late and shit. I'm trying to be like out in front.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Slater's under it. 2 down.
Play ball.
That's the one thing you can never get right in this game is timing.
Quintana, and they'll need him to get something going here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slapped hard the opposite way. He dives. Did he catch that?
Damn, he made a diving catch. That's the first.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's
This
on
dude
the
that
floor
look like
and
Cougs.
dives to make the catch.
Look like Cougs
Nice defensive play
46.
right there.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's
His name is
pounding the zone
Kugler.
and
It
getting
might
first
be
pitch
Cougs.
outs, just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
Ah, shit. I didn't see it right there.
Fouled off. One run on 3 hits and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Here's a pop-up now. Montano over to his left, and he brings it in on the warning track. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to hit next, it'll be Austin Slater.
Austin Slater.
Line drive to left.
He didn't catch that one. He got too overconfident and shit, diving for the fucking ball.
And they still haven't gotten to this thing. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Garrett Cole, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul for strike 2. A ball and 2 strikes to the Giants pitcher.
That knuckleball got out of control.
5th inning here in a 4-1
like a
ball game.
Balloon that was popped and shit.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. No damage done after the 2-out triple. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball. Ready for another shot now, Ray Galindo. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
Fucking defense, man.
Digging in now, Steven Duggar.
I think that's the one thing if I do play Diamond Dynasty that I'm going to love. The motherfucker suck balls and fire the shit out of him and get somebody else.
Through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Shortstop stinks balls.
And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 4-2 game. So here's the cleanup hitter, Chris Shaw. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. There's a knuckleball giggling at him over the inside corner. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. So 1-1. Now that's popped up. Arcia moving to his left. 2 down. Into the box, Roberto Lozano. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Come on, Blue. I'm about to kick you in your nuts.
Tough pitch to take right there. I'm not sure if you're guessing or you're sitting on a pitch, but boy, that was awfully close to being called a strike.
1-1 the count. Now the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. And he'll
Sometimes
get there
I'm so scared to throw in that fucking knuckleball, man.
Ends the inning. 2 hits for the Giants lead to a run in the inning. The 5, 6, and 7 slots. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Rich Bulldog, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Hit out towards second. Galindo over to his left. On to first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that. So in now for San Francisco, Jared Quintana. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Left side, but well foul.
Took samples of Mobb Deep.
The 1-2. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And
yeah, what the fuck, man?
First base safely.
Well, when
Fucking
you're really
McNeil, you
this
piece
late,
of shit.
The last thing you want to do is give the other team some hope, and that's what this air does. They have a base runner and a chance to make some noise now.
And he fouls this one off. 2 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for San Francisco. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Cousins, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Because McNeil can't make a fucking simple ground play.
Pick things up where he left off. Austin Slater bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one.
I can't wait for this fucking trade to come through. Get off the fucking Mets.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Cousins going back on it. And as Giants fans here on television quite frequently, that ball is out of here. Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound.
Now pitching for the Mets, number 65, Robert Gsellman.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Giants came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory.
Our final line score tonight.
Wow, I didn't change shit really on Bulldog. So I got all the new equipment on them. Okay, cool. Wow. We're taking L's. L's after L's. Our team is just bad. The Mets are just bad, period. In real life and in the fucking game. You know, the thing Mets fans have is hope. I hope we do better than we did last year. And I hope these assholes spend some money and pick up some good players. And the Yankees are just like, fuck it, we're just gonna buy every fucking body we want. Ooh. Oh, $160 million? Ah, fuck it. That's no problem. Come on. We got you. The Mets are like, that? No, we'd rather go get some washed-up ass player that we can spend $70,000 on, and that's it. Ooh, 70,000, yeah, we'll take that dumbass. It don't matter that he's 50 and lost all his fucking teeth and can't run. We'll still play him.
Between the New York Mets and the New York Yankees. Dinelson Lamet is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA.
Digging in, Travis Jankowski. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Here's the first pitch to him. On the ground to the left side. Played on the backhand. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
He took too much fucking steps forward.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Jankowski makes a break for second. Pitch outside, the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
I think coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys that were going to have to keep quiet. But he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second. He could end up being a big factor.
And that's the first out. With that, it's time
the
to check
factor
out
I'm
the
trying
starting
to
lineup
make
for the
him do is
hometown
stay at
Yankees.
second.
Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. He's such a consistent performer this year, and coming in, he's right up there in the American League leaders in hitting. I love watching this guy play, and I hope he puts on a show today.
So striding in, Torres. Good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which currently sits as third best in the American League. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
D-Row, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Jankowski leads off second with one gone in the inning. Into the corner and slicing foul. Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Knuckleball, and he can't pull the trigger. It's a called strike 3 for out number 2.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
From the stretch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 2 out here and a runner at second. Softly hit here to the left side. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Next for New York, DeAndre Rudolph, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here. Half of the second.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Here comes the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
1-1.
Up the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at Chris Bryant down at third base today playing the hot corner. And he's a guy that can move around. The manager can put him in the outfield, but his home is at third base. He's got the arm to get it done, a strong arm. He can go behind the bag and make big-time plays, and the nice soft hands.
Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
I don't know why they pretend they're going to catch that ball knowing they ain't going to catch it.
Swing the stick again, B-roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Hit hard down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
That triple.
Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready with the 0-2. Got him. Couldn't connect on the slurve that time, and that'll end it. 1 left for the Yankees. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Now batting, Steve Barron, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The catcher.
That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. And it's fouled away.
Hey, great
See
job
me
just
go
to
for
be
that
able to
fucking
foul that one
fastball
off.
high
In
again.
today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up Travis Jankowski next. There's a knuckleball that he looks at cross right down Main Street for a strike. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Now batting, the shortstop.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses inside. 1-0.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count. 1-2. Down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Hey, that's a nice job by the batter right there. Left-handed batter going down the third baseline. You don't see that happen too often. A lot of things have to go right. And with the third baseman playing off the line, that's a nice job of hitting right there.
0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2, here it is. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Wade, the runner at first with 2 gone. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired.
That
Yanks
knuckleball
lead
is
1.
dirty.
Still 8-0.
When you pitch it right, it's good.
Next up, the two-way
Shohei
Japanese
Ohtani.
import, Shohei Ohtani.
For the Yankees, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
And he's the pitcher for us on Atlanta.
Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. No offer.
Come on, Blue. That shit was right on the corner.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Stepping up now, DeAndre Rudolph. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Rudolph.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. He pulls this one into right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out. So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yohan Moncada. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Into the box now, Clint Frazier. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy in the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
1-1, the count to Clint Frazier. So 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
Knuckleball. Don't pitch that shit right. It doesn't go where you want it to.
On a swing to forget there, it's back even at 2-2.
He's jumpy as a motherfucker. He look like an idiot out there. Swinging at nothing. It's like shooting an air ball after doing a bunch of dribbling and shit.
It's a full count now, 3-2. Keon Broxton, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Popped him up. Montano has room in foul territory, but it's the pitcher that makes the play. And there's one away now.
Man, I must drop that shit.
Striding into the box, Keon Broxton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
Steve Barron is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. No runs, 3 hits, and 2 errors for the Yankees to this point. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Allen on the move. He gets there to make the play.
Made a good connection with
inning.
that one.
So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Lead looks insurmountable here. Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats.
Made it on base the first time because it was an error.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on.
McNeely sucked.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. This one's down to third. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Torres. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. 7th inning coming up. In now is the Yankees DH, Shohei Ohtani. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
What the fuck? Was that a fair ball?
For a ground rule double.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can.
Fair ball.
Hit the ball where it's
I don't know what the fuck this idiot was sliding at.
As he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1. And it gets a piece
He was
of this
nowhere
one
close to catching that
the
ball.
Ohtani
But he
is on
slided.
second with nobody out.
He was nowhere close to catching that ball. He was nowhere close to the wall. So I don't know why the hell he was sliding. Guy's trying to dig a hole out there.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Yohan Moncada comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
He was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets brought back to reality here. An RBI double gets them on the board, and now that they've broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
No balls and 1 strike.
Shit.
High in the air down the right field line.
Friggin' the show is just like Madden, where the game feels sorry for the team and gives them a fucking hit.
2 errors for the Yankees to this point. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there. Stepping into the box, Steve Barron. He flew out in his last at-bat. In there for strike 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out.
1-1-1.
Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is... So the batting order turns over now and set to go Travis Jankowski. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's gone about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Fouled off.
Pretty much. Ain't got nothing to worry about. Never going to give up that many runs. Strike batter out with a pitch, with an off-speed pitch.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Allen has a play. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So stepping in, Tyler Wade. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Tyler.
First pitch here is another fly ball. This one out to left field. And that's in there, base hit. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, most important pitch in the game.
What the fuck? What the fuck was that? What was he doing?
Being in the batter's box, when I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over.
He didn't even move. He just rose his fucking, raised his hand up like he was trying to catch the ball. He didn't even do shit.
1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Fouled away. Fouled off. The next 1-2 pitch. Grounded to third. McNeil's got it for 1. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue the inning.
The Braves ain't fucking put me out the game. But they're leading by so much, there's no reason for them to pull me out the game.
As they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your as a professional.
But that finds the first baseman's glove.
Really? That was a caught? That should look like it was in the dirt.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Again, another foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field.
They might put me out the game now.
Into the second and gone.
Give up a home
Well,
run.
some people would say this homer is wasted because they're down so big.
Yeah,
Maybe
I
I'm
knew
not
it.
one of them. I think anything you can build on.
Now pitching for the Mets.
This was just a
I
nice
still
win
got
for
the
these
win,
guys.
so.
They did most of their damage in that
But
big
still.
second inning and did what they had to the rest of the way to secure this win.
11-2 is the way this ball game ends. The New York Mets took the lead in the second
The
inning and
velocity
rode that
definitely
until the
drop
very
on my
end.
pitches.
Rich Bulldog
But still
earns
got
his
the
first
win.
win
Well,
of the season, turning
nowhere
in
like
8
we're
and a
gonna
third
lose,
of
but
quality
still.
work. Dinelson Lamet
The
was
final
unable to
line
work
for our
out of the
ball game
second
tonight
inning as he
for the
sat with the
victorious
loss.
New York
So
Mets.
that
Yeah, he gave up 8 fucking runs. 9 strikeouts, 2 errors, 9 hits. The arm of the gods is tired. Well, guys, that's going to do it for me this morning. If you guys enjoyed the stream, make sure to leave me a like. Make sure to leave me a comment. And, yeah, please don't forget to subscribe. H24, thank you for rocking with me. I really appreciate it. Hope you didn't get stuck in the snow or anything. Because I know snowing sucks. And I will see you guys tomorrow in another stream. Have a wonderful night or morning. Peace.